Good morning, Interwebs. It is 8:30. I am home from work and changed into my running clothes, about to head out the door. Looking forward to my run this morning. A little overcast, and it was in the 60s according to my vehicle on the drive home, so that was pretty exciting. Should feel quite nice out there. I'm looking forward to my run. I'm hoping it'll clear my head a bit. I'm kind of in an odd mood this morning. I'm not really sure why. There's nothing like negative that happened. I'm more than halfway through my work schedule for the cycle. So usually it means that I have too many things on my mind and am trying to do too many things at once. So I am trying to slow down a little and take things one thing at a time and not think too far into the future, in hopes of having a pleasant day and not bringing everybody else down. So that will be my goal from here on out, is to be pleasant to everybody once I get home and they wake up. So hopefully that'll work out. A lot of little minor things to work on today once I do get home and have breakfast and stuff. Like to pull some weeds in the garden if I can. I bought some bungee cords at Walmart yesterday so that I can put the tarps over the boat cover, which I might do today, I might not. I don't think there's any mowing that needs to be done. Probably some harvesting of raspberries for sure, and maybe tomatoes and a couple squash today. We will just have to see how it goes. Like I said, I'm going to do my best to not force everything into small amounts of time, because that way I will not get grumpy. So hopefully that'll work out. Okay, I am back. Feel much better after my run. Calmed me a little bit, and I even went a little extra. Normally go 4 miles. I went 5.6 today, I loosened up after about the first mile and felt a lot clearer. Thought, I'm going to extend this a little. So I got home, feel a bit better, grabbed some raspberries and ate them, and that was very tasty, and that cheered me up a little bit too. And now I am ready to have a much better day than I felt like I was ready to have an hour ago. So, about to go put breakfast on and do my stretching and then get on with things.
Good morning, Interwebs. It's about 2 in the afternoon. When I got up this morning, I took a shower and got dressed right away, and then just started doing things. And those things did not include talking to you. So, here I am making lunch now. It's this concoction here, which is basically made out of leftover rice bowls from last night. So rice with meat cooked with salsa verde and onions and seasonings and things, and a little bit of cheddar cheese that was left. So that all went in here. And then I added some extra pinto beans. And then I was looking in the fridge and realized I had, I don't know, like a third of a block of Velveeta that I had gotten. When Steve was in California, I'd made a big thing of macaroni and cheese salad, and so we'd been eating on that when we were waiting to go out, and so I had a little bit of Velveeta left in the fridge, so I chunked that up and threw that in there, along with another can of chili beans. So I'm making like a ricey, meaty, queso-y thing, and I'm gonna serve it with little corn tortillas. And that should clean some things out of my fridge and use up some stuff that needs to be used, and hopefully be cheesy and tasty and delicious. And then we'll probably have something more veggie heavy for dinner. Well, I said that I would make something more veggie-ful for dinner, and I have delivered. I made some soup. Ooh, look at that steam. This has some fresh tomatoes, a commercial onion, a Magda squash, and some garlic powder and seasoned salt, and I had a little packet from some like Top Ramen, so it has some of that in there and a little extra water to make like broth. And then I zhuzhed it all up with the immersion blender, and then to go with it, I made these, which are I got some like clearance rolls when we were at, some like whole wheat rolls when we were at Walmart yesterday. They were like $1 for 6 of them. So then I made up some garlic Parmesan butter, so just butter, garlic powder, Parmesan cheese, all mixed together. And now I'm just toasting them on the griddles. They should be all like grilled and delicious, but didn't heat up my kitchen as much as using the broiler. And then we'll eat our mugs of soup and our yummy toast, and then I think that might be everything for dinner. We're still hungry, I guess. There's probably some canned fruit or something, but I think this will be enough. See, that is what I'm talking about. Yum. So, this evening, I had plans to do a thing. I balled some yarn that Kat had sent me in July, and I was going to start making another joy shawl. So I go and I get my computer out, and I open it up, and then I accidentally instead format 3 of my patterns so that they are now PDF printable. That's a thing that happened. It took me multiple hours because I'm changing the program that I'm doing it on because the one I used to use no longer exists on my computer. It took me a while. It ate up much time. But I'm glad that I'm getting to doing this because it's something I've been meaning to do since I started putting the patterns out there on Patreon and stuff. So, I have yet to, what is the word I'm looking for? Words. Words are hard. I have yet to update the patterns on Patreon to include the PDF printables. I think I'm just going to do that when I switch to my own website, which is going to be soon, hopefully. But for right now, I'm working on this, which is good. And it's, I don't know, fun, I guess. So, I will be starting a new shawl tomorrow. This morning, I finished the one I've been showing you, but it's in the other room right now. And I'm heading to bed because it is very late. It's like 4:30. I did not mean to stay up this late, but I started doing things. And then after I formatted 2 of the patterns, I was going to go to sleep. Like, that would have been a smart thing to do. But then I was like, oh, well, let's just throw the pattern for the Joy Shawl into kind of the format that I have set up now so that I can make the new incarnation off of the nice PDF printable, right? Which took me a little longer than I anticipated. By a little longer, I mean a lot longer. And so here I am, and it's 4:30, and I've yet to go to bed. I'm not really tired, to be honest, but I know that it will be better if I go to bed than if I stay up, because it is possible for me to stay up all night sometimes, and that just throws everything off. My schedule's already a little bit wackadoo right now, I think, in part because the weather keeps going in and out with storms, which makes things a little wackadoo. But anyways, dinner was delightful that I showed you earlier. It really was good, like I had anticipated. It was very, very filling. Putting squash into soup and then blenderizing it is a really good way to, it obviously adds a lot of fiber, and so it makes not a lot of food feel like quite a bit, which is nice because it helps the stuff from the garden stretch a little bit further. Alright, I will see you tomorrow when I will hopefully get more things done around here, start my new shawl, and make some more delicious food. And I will talk to you all tomorrow. Nighty night.